friends. Welcome to Mystery Stamping 104. I did it. I got this one done. I don't know if we'll have one for Thursday night, but there'll be something, and I'm hoping it'll be a recording. I am in Vegas. All went well tonight, and I am celebrating life and everything with other Stampin' Up! Demonstrators in Las Vegas tonight. So, but I do have a Mystery Stamping 104. It's reminiscent of an older one, but it wasn't the same, so I just made it into a new one. It's kind of like 10, so that's how long ago it was. But let's go ahead and get started, and I have a few things to share with you. Oh, I've got my camera kind of wonky. What else is new, right? And we'll get that added there. And now it's wonky the other way. Just can't make it happy, can you? All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Online exclusives are new this week. Not this week, this month. They started a week ago because you're watching this on the 11th. Veterans Day. Thank you for all who served. Anyway, this is new. And if you're watching it later, some of these products are probably still available. So this is new. You can get it in any of my emails. Sign up at my emails at craftwithcheryl.com. And you can get on that. You can also order from this fun catalog. And on page 36, I am offering a mystery craft box using the Lights of Aurora Sweet Collection. And it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful one. So there, you can even do it without that paper, but the paper is spectacular. It's $60. You'll get all the products you need and more to make 6 projects, most of which will be cards, but you'll get paper, embellishments, exclusive tutorials, and you can sign up for that at Craft with Cheryl. So let's go ahead and get started on our mystery stamping. I seem to have a shadow here tonight. Yes, it's later than normal. I have another little lamp behind me. Let me just see if that'll help. Kind of add a little more light to life. Oh, that is not the right button. Is that better? Ooh, I got more reflection that way. Oh, let's move it back so that you guys don't see it, but I do. All right. There, I don't know. It just seemed like it was very shadowy tonight. And it might be just me. You know me. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Wait till you see what we're doing. So, cardstock A. And I see I made a mistake in the tutorial. So by the time you see it, it's going to say score at, score at 2 3 1/8, 5 3/8, and 6 1/2. So I will fix that. So let me see. We're going to add score at, what did I say? 2 3 1/8, 5 3/8, and 6 1/2. Oh, I hope I have that right. So there you have the measurements. They'll be on yours because I'll fix it before you see it when I schedule it. Anyway, so we need cardstock and scored. And then we need cardstock B. And I am using, oh my word. This is not good. My brain is fried. Blackberry Bliss. Oh, wow. Yeah, Blackberry Bliss. I'm just second guessing myself. I need one that is 2 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then I need two that are 1 7/8 by 5 3/8. And then I need DSP, and I need 3 pieces. And it says to watch the video. That's this. Before cutting your DSP for tips. Now, I am using that gorgeous suite that I am offering the big class on, the mystery box. And my tip for you is if you have a continuous piece, to cut it right, to cut it so that it is continuous. And I don't know where it is continuous. Ay, ay, ay. I messed that up, didn't I? I had them right. All right, let's see. And here we play the fun game. I think this goes here. Oh, there we go. See? Be smarter than me. So you're going to have one of the two that you cut on each end. So my tip for you is to cut your paper at 5 1/4, then cut one of the 1 3/4, then cut the 2-inch one, and then cut a 1 3/4. So on your card, they line up. Okay. So that's my tip. And then you need a piece of white or vanilla that's 2 5/8. Stamp set, I am using Light and Wonder. And embellishments, dies, bling, all the fun stuff. I am using these magnificent dies. These are not included in the mystery craft box, and I am using this gorgeous paper. I'm recording this on Friday night, and we actually have the Northern Lights out tonight here in northeastern Montana. So yeah, if you're just joining me, I did not introduce myself. My name is Cheryl Wright, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana, where we have the Northern Lights happening, if I can see through the storm. So anyway, so I'm going to keep those together. What I could do is I could write on the back 1, 2, 3, so I don't have to play the game again, but whatever. I'll play the game. So we're going to put those on these, the corresponding ones. So this is going to go in here. It's going to have a very, very slight border. And I wrote those numbers down, and now I'm going to cover them up. But if I just keep them in order, I will do much better. My glue is being funky. My glue holder is misbehaving. All right, so the larger of the 3 is the middle. And I would like to get it on there just right. So there's that one. Then we're going to add ESP to the other 2 as well. And I'm so excited I'm getting this done for you. Now I just hope everything else goes well. I still have 40 swaps to make. Yeah, that's tomorrow's job. So I want to get this done tonight. And hopefully I'll get a video for my other business, because I don't have those done yet. And I will get that done and get another video and 40 cards done tomorrow, plus laundry. But it will be fun regardless. So far, my flights are still booked. I know they're having a little bit of issue. They have issues because of the government shutdown with the air traffic controllers. So there we have that. Now we're going to set that in the corner for a minute, and we're going to score this, or not score this, we're going to varnish this, and how about crease it? That's the word I'm looking for, is crease. That's at that end, and then we're going to have this one go the opposite way. So we're going to have it pop up when we're done. So this piece gets folded back, and this piece gets folded forward on those score lines that I'm going to write on the directions that you see. So that's our card when it goes in an envelope. This is our card when it's on display. So the middle panel is going to go on here. And again, this is the same paper, the same die set that I'm using for my mystery craft box. And this is not one of the cards. So that's the mystery. If you don't know what a mystery craft box is, I have a video that I released last week. You can go back and look and see what it is. I did one with Tractor and Company, and it was a hit. So see how that paper, if you want it to line up, it's just going to line up across your card. Okay. Now I'm going to take these off. I'm not adding those quite yet. And if you want to see the card from the top, there's that. All right. Just FYI, this is a stamped layer. It's going to go back on here for your sentiment or your writing or whatever. So that's how you assemble this card. Now we're going to get to the bling embellishment, all that other fun stuff. Okay, so I'm going to set my card base aside. I have cut out 1.5 of these beautiful trees, and I messed those up probably too, but I can fix that. I'm going to add them to the bottom of my card. There we go. That's where that one goes. Actually, I'm going to put that one on this one instead, because this big tall tree is not going to survive on the end. So I'm going to glue that down. On here. And it's going to the bottom. Because I want it to be silhouette. All right, I'm going to put a little weight on it. Okay. And then this one, it's the other one that is, I cut them just right so they would go right on top of it. So I'm going to add some glue for this one. And I want it to flatten, so I'm going to put a little weight on that one. Now this is the middle of this die. Let me show you this die. This is the middle of this die, and it's so you could have a river or a lake start here or whatever, but I just did it right across with a bottom to it. So it gave me this piece. So this is actually the middle, and it left a blank spot. So I wanted to fix my blank spot. So I cut another chunk, and we're going to use that. And then I thought, well, there's no sense in not using this piece. So I'm going to make this in the back too. So I'm just going to have I'm going to build this up a little is what I'm trying to spit out. Not very effectively, by the way. All right, so this piece is going on here. And it doesn't matter if they're crooked or not, right? Cheryl. Right. And then we're going to put some glue on this one. And we're going to add it. I don't want it in the center. We'll add it over to the side. It does not have to be symmetrical. So we'll add some weight to that for a second. How's your card coming along? Be sure to say hello. Let me know how things are going. Like I said, this is a recording because I am hopefully in Vegas with some of my Stampin' Up! Demonstrator friends for the leadership conference called Backstage. All right, now you saw me put layers on this, so this isn't going to lay very flat. So we're going to go ahead and use some dimensionals. And because I am using, no, it's going to make me a liar. Nope. Because we are using black on a dark, we're going to use some of these black dimensionals. And they are perfect for this type of card with the black on black. And apparently I don't have any of the big ones, so we're going to have to cut some of these down, which is totally fine. It's something I do all the time, you know. So I'm going to go here and across the bottom. And they're cool because when you see them under your card, it's not going to be a chunk of white. Ooh, I do have one. I found one. I like these dimensionals because, well, one of the reasons I like these is because they sell them in a pack that has both the mini and the big ones. So these are sold in the same pack. And while I love it for the black, I'm kind of glad they don't do it with the white because I use so many of them. All right, so there is that. And we're going to peel this off. This part is going to be able to pop because it's not going to be folded in when it goes in the envelope. All right, so isn't this card just going to be striking? Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous paper. So after this, I'm going to sneak out and see if I can see. Ooh, somebody put my garbage can even further away than normal. I'm going to go out and see if I can see the Aurora Borealis tonight. The picture on the graphic is mine from one this summer. We get them quite frequently here where I live. Now, I don't like that edge, so I'm going to just go ahead and snip that edge a little bit better. It just looked like it was cut off weird. And it's even cut off weird now, but it looks less weird. All right, let's pull our card base in again. Here we have this. Now you're going to use the outside panel and the center panel. And I'm going to go ahead and just use some runny glue. And want to make sure I get them in order. And again, this is going to have a very narrow margin around the outside edge. Mine's probably much more intricate than yours because I've made this card and it's a relatively simple card, but making it with this makes it just a little bit more, a few more steps. Maybe I'm trying to wow you. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm trying to entice you to get my mystery craft box. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That bottle of glue is probably on its way out. So we're not going to even play with that anymore. All right. And this is going to be on this one. All right. Now, there we go. Now the next one is the panel in the middle. I have a friend that puts her initials on with glue when she does it. She's got cool initials, though. All right. There we go. I think I have it centered. All right. So without any sentiments, there is my card already. What do you think? Now, when I was trying to figure out, and this is how it will fold up to go in an envelope, and then it's a display card, so it pops out. Now, when I was trying to figure out how am I going to put the sentiment on, and I reached over and I grabbed, and it's like, oh my gosh, none of these little sentiments. I could have done thank you, but this looked like bigger than just a thank you, right? So I decided to pull in some vellum. Now, it kind of works because you can see through the outside. I did embrace the magic, and then I stamped it in Versamark, and then I put the silver wow on it and heat embossed it, and you don't have to watch me do that. How's that? That's my gift to you tonight. Tomorrow, yeah, this evening. But the problem is you have to put glue dots or something behind this, and you have to do it in ways that they're kind of sort of hidden. Yeah, with vellum. So we're going to try that, but I have a backup plan also. But the whole thing is not going to be shown. So, not shown. It's not going to all, it's going to overflow on the sides. So I have to keep the glue dots to the middle. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to cover them. So I kind of have them so you can see them right behind. All right, so now I'm going to add this. Kind of center it. Oh. Not quite centered. All right, I just need to get one stuck, and it'll stick. All right, now I have like polka dots. But since I am trying to recreate the night sky, we have, that's not it. Where are they? We have those fun foam dots. I might should get some more. I could use any of the colors, but I am going to probably go with the white ones just because it is a night sky. And that's why I randomly put them on there, because your eye likes odd numbers, even if there is a little halo effect on it. That's okay. So I put 4. I tried to do it random. And then we can add, because you do see the stars in the night sky. Add one over here. And with the aurora, you see it all. Put it, I don't want it to be when it's tucked. So maybe that one won't go on there. We'll add a little one on the outside here. And a little one on the outside over here. And how do you think that looks? Oh! All right. Now, if you take, do I have a dead one? I know I have one that I've written a W on. There we go. There's my W. If you've seen me do this before, awesome. So you can use a little block or you can use your glass mat. This little block needs a bath already, so we're going to go ahead and just put a drop of the white crafting on it. This is a blender pen that I used up, and I'm going to use it as a little paintbrush. And I can add a little water. I'm just going to hit the edges. Now this will take a little bit to dry, so don't do this if you need to put your card in the envelope and send it off quickly. So we're just going to kind of add a little reflection here and there. And like I said, it will dry. Much lighter. Probably got a little carried away down here, but it's okay. We'll just go with it. Do the edges too on some of these trees. Because when those lights are hitting, they bounce off everywhere. How was everyone's weekend? My plan is to be here for you on Thursday night also. If all goes well, we'll just make it look like a little stream's coming through there. Little reflection through the trees. And then, you know what's next, don't you? I just love this look. I should have used this white on those gingerbread that I did last week. I might have to go back and try that out. Actually, I might try it out right now, just so I can show you what I mean. See, do you see how the white's already just blending in as it dries? All right, let's see here. My gingerbread. Here's my gingerbread family. So I could have done something on like these. Like I could do a little eye drop. This one, these weren't really the ones I was thinking about, but it's more like this one. So I could take this one. There. Now I like this one better. It will fade. It won't be very strong. Maybe color in this heart. Because, you know, they have that white frosting. And like I said, it will fade. Enough. It won't be bright white. But it will take a while to dry. So I'm going to set that one aside in the pile to dry. This one, that one's perfect. This one, we already jazzed up, but we could put a white dot in the middle of that. Pretty cute. So the white craft ink will do lots of fun things with, I'm going to do that on this one too. And just a brush, a marker that's empty, whatever. Oh, I'm going to mess up that blob. See how dry it's already getting? All right, I need to set these aside and not play with them. Okay, so next, we're just going to let this dry. And we're going to come in with some Wink of Stella. Now, I have this marked, I told you, with the W. So I just leave it on there. I will take a paper towel and just wipe it off. And until I get my block done, I just take a paper towel and wipe it off. I need to wash this block in particular. Put that aside, and we'll grab the Wink of Stella, because we can have the Wink of Stella be a part of that snow. Some of the bling. So if you want to make more of these gorgeous cards, be sure to sign up for my mystery craft box featuring this set. You will not be disappointed. So I'm just getting some of the sparkles in. And the only thing we have left to do is this. So embrace the magic. And I am going to just put it on the back because none of these are narrow enough for that. I could put love, but I don't know that I want to commit to love on this. But I will put this on the back, and whoever can write on the back, whoever buys this card, or if I do it, I can put something on there. I'm going to flip this over, add it to the center on the back. I hope there wasn't any back feed on this. Oh. I did not have one of my settings done, and I just remembered it. All right. There is Mystery Card 104. I hope yours turned out wonderful as well. I would love to see it. And I hope you embrace the magic and sign up for my mystery card class. Have a great night, and I'll see you when I get back from Vegas, live next Tuesday, the 18th, unless I have flight problems. Anyway, have a great night, and thank you for crafting with me. Bye-bye. Craftwithcheryl.com. That's where you'll find all the signups.